Why, hello everyone! I'm your lovely host Innocent, and welcome to VA-11 Hall A, or Valhalla. I got this game recently alongside Stray Cat Crossing and another game. But I kinda really want to play this one. Just kinda really bad. Not gonna lie. Just saying. This one seems like so much fun. And it kind of reminds me of Papers, Please, in the sense that it's just a lot of talking and then decision-making, quote-unquote. So, we're gonna go into Valhalla and just do things. Are we ready? I'm ready. I know this game is supposed to be like a chill, relax game, but nah, I'm good. Psst. Hey, over here! Ooh. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the players need a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a little overboard. But remember, life's 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look on the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side of thing is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya! Oh. Just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1. Primera. That's the only way I know how to pronounce that word, so primera. Okay. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure to use your data, blah, blah, blah. You can now browse the augmented eye. 4, which is her cat, I believe, is... So, who is that letter from? Jill. Nobody. Augmented eye. This is the newspaper, I believe. Well, let's go to work. First day on the job. Well, for me. Good evening. Hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit that you have a John face, Gil? When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that he looked distracted. Very distracted. I think my sounds are a little bit too loud. Hold on. We good? Now we're better. I can now hear myself. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago, I found out that the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all this beer cans laying around my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second, okay? Let's start with a sugar rush. Look up the recipe using the navigation bar and recipe book, little blah blah blah. I technically know how to do this because I kind of already totally maybe have played a little bit of this already. But I really like the game, so I want to share it with you guys. And let's make a piano man, shall we? So we got 2 of these, 3 of these, 5 of these, 5 of these, 3 of these. On the rocks and mixed, right? Yeah. Alright, we got a piano man. Here, happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh, yeah, before I forget. Huh? You can make any drink big by doubling. I already know. Thank you. It's doubling the drink. If it's 10 ingredients, it's already big. Blah, blah, blah. Optional caramite doesn't mean anything. You can fill it with as much caramite as you need. This thing. Caramone. I don't fucking care how to pronounce things right now. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am. I did the wrong voice. I'm out of it. Now I am, yeah. Hey, guys. Oh, but... Huh? Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside in the mercies of the society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There's two of you. Believe in yourselves. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowning about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. Or at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yeah, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of them on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have the things all can do blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm going to pick the songs. I'll be back in a moment. Alright. Ready. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, you! Get me a beer! Oh, sure, right on it. Guy wants a beer. One of these, two of these, one of these, two of these, four of these. All mixed, right? Yeah. There we go. I'm like, something's missing here. Something doesn't look right. Okay, here's your beer, sir. Here you go. Oh yeah, big one. Fuck. I played this before, I swear. 1, 2. I'm always doubting myself, so don't mind me. Here's your beer, sir. How about this one? Yeah, now this one's fit for a man like me. Alright. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like me. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh. What kind of work do you do, Mr.? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessing. Then I started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for all the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings in the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it just isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. And I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker. But not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want it to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as it is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list.
You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier.
How so?
People get desensitized. That's the word I'm looking for, but I'm not going to say it because I'm stupid. People get bored of certain kinds of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good.
I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too?
Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about it is that they know half of our clicks come from them, so they all get diva-like on my ass.
I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your paper are really annoying.
See? Kid on the restaurant critique column, shit, I forgot a brat's name.
A restaurant? I believe that's...
That kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. Wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visited.
How so?
He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tried to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that.
I do remember some guy coming in here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever.
Did he look like a fat child with a really small face?
No.
Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please.
Coming right up.
It's another beer! Big old fucking beer!
Here.
It's big things in life worthwhile.
What about the troubles, or big troubles?
Did I stutter, kid?
Right.
So, tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole?
Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole.
If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much! Who was that?
Nobody important.
Hey! I heard that! Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole if you like.
Charming.
So, celebrities.
Not really, at least not that I know of. Why?
Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, they actually want to see fall from grace.
Pretend to love? Fall from grace?
Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want to see is their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer. To get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them.
Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying.
You thought wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's.
Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing.
It just kind of happens sometimes. Let's stay on this girl. How about that? But that really does happen a lot in media, especially with YouTubers. Oh my god. With all the stories that are coming out of just YouTubers and children and people going to YouTubers' houses and then expecting them to act cordially? No! Don't be stupid. They're people too. What if everybody you knew online just suddenly showed up at your house without acknowledging you at all? Except for when you're there. Don't do it! Anyway. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals or if they are dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is a practically public indecency, but still. Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. It sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. And no matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. I think that's why everybody's capitalizing on PewDiePie right now. I didn't even say his name right. Was that on purpose? Who knows? Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays Nice Guy is indeed a really nice guy. Like Chris Evans. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help. Sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, a brat? Well, two can play at that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat, hell-bent on world conquest. And we do this every night. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in their career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like the priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Have our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me in 2 weeks. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all, I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. Is it? Mr. Dawson is my father and my grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan? That's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. But I want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss or the name appearing on their paychecks. Rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh, yeah. You were asking something. What was it?
Drink. Another one, do you?
Yeah. But I need to cut myself off. I just remembered I have a night shift later. Give me something bitter and big and not alcoholic. I need to wake myself up.
I can do that. Big, bitter, non-alcoholic, by flavor, bitter. Sunrise. Ta-da. It's girly, though. Probably won't like that. But I think it's the only bitter one that doesn't have a thingy. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Sunshine Cloud it is. 1, 2, 1, 2. On the rocks and blended. Wait, no, it's to reset. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. On the rocks, blended. Okay, much better. Here's your sun cloud. Here you go.
Yep. Pay me blue and call me Sue. You can actually do it. Just let me stay up late tonight. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors?
He didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there's no local investors. Why?
Just want to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in a company.
Well, that's...
I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else?
You still have to answer to unions and the government and those kind of organizations, don't you?
Yeah, but that's just paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers are asking for meetings. Start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper's doing? Recently they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! Make sure to keep this stuff spicy while I'm keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks, I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject my ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan Day Dawson is.
Should I be worried? Yeah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again.
Joe!
Yeah?
What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs.
Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them.
The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents.
Shh, you'll wake up Rare Rose over there.
I won't forget this!
Yeah. Oh, quiet. Welcome to Valhalla, what can I...
Big gut punch, fast.
Alright.
Big gut punch for you, I'll definitely fucking punch you in the gut, Mr. Fucking... Here's a gut punch.
Here.
Can actually do it then.
Uh-huh.
Huh, this crack house is a bar.
Hello, crack house.
It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here?
I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, Mr.
What the hell do you care?
The payment registry says... sorry for the questions then, Mr. Ingram McDougall. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing that. There was a incident over the weekend.
But it's Tuesday.
Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless.
If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours?
No.
Then I have no use for you beyond giving you drinks.
Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her taste. A regular? Can I ask who? No. Okay. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Angel, where'd you put the dish soap? Gil's running out. Below the sink where it's always been. Alright. Oh, customer, good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be sure. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax, though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other had a pickup... The other one was a pickup artist, and the last had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but... There's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and started screaming that she was an alpaca, and started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please, there's a new word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver, and honestly, I feel like suplexing him, though. Which is another name of a drink that they have, the suplex. Okay, pile driver. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's pile driver. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not going to answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but that's the moment a lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked orgasm? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Still, that's quite a random thought you just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. Fringe weaver. Just a bunch of fucking alcohol in one sweet thing. It's like eating or drinking alcohol and sugar. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a fringe weaver. Try not to drink it so fast. That's up to me. Hey, lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty? How? Like hungry? Personally, yes. I feel empty quite a lot. Like something's missing, and then I just feel bad, and sad, and depressed, and then nothing can make me happy, and yeah. No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. I can't say that I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising?
Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative.
Which is...
Bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day 3 years in a row now. Nothing seemed to do it.
Have you tried rescuing a puppy?
You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't.
I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help.
Wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me.
Huh?
I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell's killing me.
Please come again.
Don't count on it.
Good. Boss, I'm gonna take my break.
Alright. This game is so cute! And as you can see, I've played already. But we'll go right here and just totally do a thing. Pause for a moment. Alright. Looks like we can finish a day an episode. It sounds about fun. Right. Let's do that.
At least I didn't get locked up this time.
We're just gonna keep the music the same, because I don't fucking care.
Okay then, back in action. Good evening.
Good evening!
Would you mind taking off your helmet? Oh, sorry, it's so comfortable, I usually forget I have it on. Is this better?
Yeah, thank you.
What can I get for you, Miss... Master Specialist, CPR Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say.
What can I get for you, Say?
Let's see, I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too, but not cool isn't great. And especially not as in big. More so since I had to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that?
A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right?
Yeah, that's it.
I can do that. Give me a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 1, 2, 2 on the rocks. And blended.
Here you are.
Oh.
Yes, this is just what I needed, thanks.
You don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other. In fact, you said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with the riots and such?
Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking of Blitzkrieg Corps. The one with the huge plated suits, right?
Yeah, those.
No, we're different people. I mean, we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with the aftermath.
How so?
To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels to soothe those suffering enemy attacks. We are the light of hope in darkness of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect.
What was that?
Oh, sorry. It's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duty mostly includes rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch.
You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then?
Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at the doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in this, that I sometimes rescue people from places.
Damn, that must be a tough job.
Sorta, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive.
You must have seen some shocking sights.
Yeah, this one time I was saving some people on the top of a collapsing building, and I looked down and I was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time that we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike.
That's not what I meant by shocking sights.
No, but those are sights and they're shocking, right?
Yeah, but never mind.
Oh, wait, did I mishear you actually meaning sighs? I mean, sure, I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrating sighs from people after everything's said and done, but...
Don't worry about it. You didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer.
Well, what kind of answer?
Don't worry about it too much. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else?
Something classy. A classy drink.
Can you be more specific?
Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come from a can.
No problem, don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let me see what I can find for you. By type, classic, classy, and we can give you a bad touch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Rocks and mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's your bad touch.
Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink.
Who?
She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them.
And what do you think?
I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit, though. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name?
Huh?
You know my name, now I want to know yours.
Oh, sure, just call me Jill.
Jill. Jill. Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian, Julian!
Do not call me Julian, please. Sorry about that.
No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name?
It's a stupid reason, don't dwell on it that much.
Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though.
Why?
Because you look like a nice girl. Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place.
That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it?
The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic.
What made you want to be a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else?
Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine or any kind was out of this question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in the hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophylactic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt like it was my calling. Then I wanted to help people the same way they helped me.
Huh. That's interesting, though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction.
Yeah, but it was the other one that saved me. So I kind of guide myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me.
Yeah, I tried to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically, though?
Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going on patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved.
Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right?
I guess white knight is too broad of a term. There's not one specific type, there are many different classes. Rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats.
Really?
Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle their accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up the process. But if you are assigned to a company, is suspected of having weird under-the-table deals.
Interesting.
There's also this squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. So I believe some members still work with their anti-bullying cases on an unofficial capacity.
That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else?
I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I really don't know how much alcohol I can handle.
Yeah, I can see that.
No, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called a martini?
A brandini.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a martini.
It's a brandini. Trust me, I'll get you one. Get a brandini. And why they call it a brandini, somebody mixed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1. All aged. Mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's your brandini. Here, see?
Right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days.
Really? Why?
I like the feel of this place and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into, classier places. No, not that this place isn't nice, but...
Don't worry. I know the kind of place I work in.
I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... What was that?
Sounded like an explosion.
I better check on that. I picked you already, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Be careful.
I will.
She left her helmet. Well, if she isn't coming back, I guess I'll just hold on to it for her. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was.
Careful. What?
Oh, she woke up.
Where am I? Where am I?
Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might have not been the best thing to say.
Valhalla? Am I dead? Does it mean that Uncle Ingus's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shady downtown bar are true?
Call it. Afterlife?
I'm not dead.
As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death of the afterlife works exactly, but you're breathing, right?
Alright then. Then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What are you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpockets? Oh, you're pickpockets, aren't you? Why are you saying anything?
I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just...
Hey, you're rapists, aren't you? Rapists! A whole lot of you! You want to tear my clothes off, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Murder, 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 murder!
Interrupting me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get her a drink to calm her down. Or throw it at her face. I don't remember what she wanted. Anything at all. How about... I'll give you a sugar rush. I haven't given anybody a sugar rush yet. Here, take this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the sugar rush.
What is that?
A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks.
A bar?
So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house.
Calm down. What did you spice it with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins?
God, no. I wouldn't even think of it.
Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know.
If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they dock my pay and tips. Not to mention, I have to pay a lawsuit myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired or lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits any particular felony. They show themselves all proud for their hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... ugh.
Even if you say that...
Let's do something. If you go outside and head 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why they're so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper lockers? What is it? Oh my god!
How? Why? How? I'm back. You tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay?
No.
No problem then. Try down the drink.
Says negative.
There you go.
But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name.
Good point, but first of all, that's not my name, it's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much a part of a chain, sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. This is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget it ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace and nothing of value would be lost.
Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference?
What?
And what about this drink? Are you going to let the fruit of your work go to waste so easily?
No, why?
Well, I'll let you know I'm not unimportant, and your work does matter.
I'm not sure you should drink all of it so fast. So, how was it?
It was good, I guess. It'll help me calm down a bit, I think.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that.
No problem. If I were you, I'd probably react the same way. I should apologize for my last comment, too. It came out insensitive.
I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts out in order. Can you tell me how I got here?
My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside.
I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than the streets stripped of clothes, dignity, and or organs.
How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick?
I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it.
Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight.
Why would you do that?
Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now.
Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man.
Will you be fine?
Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one.
Coming right up then. Piano man, you don't see a woman asking for a piano man every day.
Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill himself.
What did he do? I mean, your dad, to provoke the pianist like that?
Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in the bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you.
I see. Wrong person. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently, it all mixes the flavors said friend liked the most.
Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of the long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that.
Where do you work, miss?
Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say work yet, though I'm just an intern.
Can I ask where?
Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye?
I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier.
I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. The bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes.
Oh, so you believe me?
I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chavantless hose blower.
Harsh words.
The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things that he wants people to have done before they even realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kinda admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him is...
Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have?
No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it though.
Fair enough.
What's your name, bartender?
Call me Jill.
Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill?
I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why?
At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something.
Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think.
Your boss sounds like an interesting person, with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that.
She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels so under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away.
It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here.
I do that?
It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime to thank her.
Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay.
Oh, no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity.
You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle.
I think I can handle another drink. 1 brandini, please.
Coming right up. 1 brandini. Here?
Yep, that seems like the stuff. Cheers. Hey, Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something?
Not really. Just kind of happened. One thing led to another and bam, bartending.
Do you regret not fulfilling a dream?
The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julianne arcade machine. I can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first.
You've never had a dream you wanted to chase?
Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams.
Childish dreams?
Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, building a Model Warrior...
Oh, childish dreams. Yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast to me.
So, no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the line, I became a bartender.
I see.
Finally! This dog's left a mess. I'm not gonna forget that anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Jill, I'm gonna leave early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Sure.
Who is he?
A ghost. Nobody you should worry about.
Oh.
I heard that! Why were you asking all those questions?
Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that.
I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job, others find the other after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry about it too much. Hiccup.
Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye-bye.
Thank you and come again. And that's it. Are we done for the night?
Seems like it.
Where's Gil and where's the girl that was here?
Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank.
Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. So she's called Kim. How'd she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be?
I don't know.
Hey, boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Huh? No, not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just on habit.
Oh.
Anyways, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Here's a little extra for helping that girl calm down. Flawless server bonus. Hell yeah! Click to continue. I keep forgetting to do that. Anyway, that was day 1 of Valhalla. So nice.
Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time. I hope to see you also very soon, and I really hope you like me playing this. It's so much fun. Peace out. Bye-bye!